Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin this narration for today, let me tell you that what you're about to see is not just a man stepping out of freedom. It is the soul of freedom itself walking out of darkness. The video you're about to watch has sent shockwaves across Nigeria and beyond. The moment when Regina Daniel's brother, Sammy, finally breathed the air of liberty again after days of silence, pain, and humiliation. But how did we get here? And what does his release truly mean at this time? Let's take a deep breath, because this story right here is about love, loyalty, and the unstoppable power of unity. I just thank God that this young man is finally out now, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the story, but we thank God he's out now. Everywhere is jubilating, everybody's happy. So we just thank God for all of this.
Yes, so Sammy is being granted bail. See us coming out. Everybody, Mama P, JudyAustin, the Mama.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yes, so.
See, after consulting the gods, God did well. After consulting the gods, yes, the God did it.
Yes,
The God did it.
yes,
The God did it.
Nigeria, thank you. Yes, yes, so we.
Victoria Saturn.
Yes, so Sammy.
Welcome back from that short video. I'm sure you guys saw it there live and direct. It's out now. The mom, everybody's there. Mr. Johnson, everybody, So really thank God for that, okay? So let's go deep into the story itself, okay? Freedom, they say, is never given. It is earned through courage and sacrifice, I dare say. And on Monday, November 10, 2025, that truth became flesh as Sammy Daniels, brother to actress and entrepreneur Regina Daniels, was finally granted bail after enduring the harsh winds of detention and prison walls. According to court sources, Sammy was reportedly granted a 5 million naira bail by Duse Magistrate Court after being remanded in Kefi and later Suleja prison. His alleged offense, standing tall for his sister-in-law, speaking his truth, and being caught in the messy web of our ongoing issues with a power himself. That's all he did. Standing up for his own blood sister. Okay? That's all he did. Nothing more than that. But Nigerians did not stay silent anyway. No, this time the people roared. From Twitter to Instagram, from Delta to Lagos, the street spoke with one voice: free Sammy. And when the news finally broke, when that moment came, his elder brother, Sweezy, took to Instagram and wrote, Sammy, you are a great man. Bail has been granted. Nigerians, thank you. There's no better way to put it. Straight to the point. Sammy indeed is a great man. And I'm happy that they acknowledge the fact that Nigerians, have played a big role in all of this, okay? So I want to appreciate Sweezy for recognizing that fact and for aptly thanking Nigerians, okay? So it was short, but it carried the thunder of triumph. Yes. Let's not forget, this victory did not come easy. Yes, so this bill was not easy, I tell you. For days, there were cries, hashtags, midnight calls, and relentless campaigns. Voices rose, voices of truth and compassion from people who refused to watch another young man crushed in silence or intimidated unjustly. From the legendary Mr. Johnson, whose maternal strength and quiet diplomacy played a vital role, to Mama P, that powerful voice of motherly authority, who refused to sleep until justice spoke, to Doris Ogala, the fairy queen of resilience, who raised her voice and stood in the gap, reminding the world that women of conscience still exist, to Sowore, whose unrelenting activism gave this case a national face, to Cutie Jules, who chronicled every twist with precision and courage. And to every nameless Nigerian out there, every fan, every sister, every brother who carried Sammy's name in their prayers, today the world salutes you. You all prove that in the face of oppression, solidarity is the loudest protest. When men of influence flex their muscles, it is the courage of ordinary people that reminds the world what true power is all about. Sammy's story is not just about one man's bail. It's about a movement. It's about the power of family, the loyalty of blood, and the spirit of Nigerians who refuse to let fear silence love. Think about it, my people. How many young men would go through this for their sister? How many? How many would face intimidation, handcuffs, and humiliation just to stand up for family? How many young men? I tell you. There's a Yoruba proverb that says, he who stands by his loved ones in trouble earns eternal honor. And I want to tell every one of you listening to the sound of my voice at this time that is exactly what Sammy has done. That is exactly, how to show love to your own bloodline. Sammy's ordeal is a proof that sometimes defending love will test you. It may break your pride, strip you of comfort, but in the end, it crowns you with honor. Exactly the same thing that is happening to Sammy at this time. I tell you, he's being crowned with so much honor right now. Let this story echo beyond social media, that no matter how powerful the oppressor looks, the unity of good hearts will always prevail. Because truth, my people, may stumble, but it never falls. Yes, it never falls. And in that moment, as the prison gates opened and Sammy walked free, Nigeria saw more than just a young man. They saw hope walking tall. They saw a symbol of victory. They saw the power of standing by your sister. And that is something no title, no position, no intimidation can ever destroy. Okay? It's such a powerful, just watching that video, it gave me this feeling like, oh man, this is just so powerful, so powerful. Okay? So let me not make this video too long, because this news is just breaking and everybody is still in that celebratory mood. Everybody's happy. The whole atmosphere is fully charged. Everyone is just happy for Sammy and happy for Regina Daniel, who has also gone through a lot as a result of the brother's incarceration. Okay? I don't want to make this video too long. At this point, like I said, everyone is still very, very, busy celebrating this time. So I'm going to try to wind down, okay? So, and let me say this. When the rain falls on the leopard, it does not wash away its spots. Sammy has been through fire, but he came out refined, not consumed. And tonight, as Nigeria celebrates his freedom, may this story remind us all that silence in the face of injustice is complicity. We celebrate the Daniels family. We celebrate those who stood up, those who prayed, those who refused to bow. Freedom has spoken, and her voice is loud, in fact, very, very loud. To every Nigerian listening to the sound of my voice at this time, hold on to this truth, no matter how dark the tunnel. Dawn always comes for the brave. Sammy, welcome home. And to all who fought, Nigeria says thank you to you all. Okay? So I just want to say, a big thank you to every of those people who make this bill condition to be met today. Nigeria salutes you once again, okay? So those of you listening to the sound of my voice at this time, what do you think about this unfolding story? Please feel free to go to the comment section and leave your thoughts right there. And hopefully, yours sincerely will meet you right there to take this conversation much further. Thank you so much. I'll be right back. God bless you. Bye-bye.